A fresh but friendly day on the Elbe that started with Peyton, Lynn Sea. She is a 141 meters long and 24 meters wide feeder ship that was built in 2007. She was underway from Wilhelmshaven to Hamburg. The Hapag-Lloyd containership Potomac Express came from Antwerp. She is 16 years old, 306 meters long and 40 meters wide. The new 2024 built Maersk El Palomar came from Rotterdam Maasvlakte. She has a length of 335 meters and a beam of 51 meters. Her destination port was Hamburg. Xing is a 200-meter-long freighter. Built in 2021, she has a beam of 32 meters. Her tour had started in Hamburg. Her destination was Tees in Great Britain. Heinrich Ehler was on tour to Antwerp. She is 16 years old, 168 meters long and 27 meters wide. Here we see Alexandra Mærsk, the newest and fifth-built ship of the Equinox class. She came back from her maiden call to Hamburg. The Equinox class from Mærsk is easily recognizable because the bridge and quarters on the ship moved to the complete front. This was done to optimize the utilization of space on the ship because Alexandra Mærsk needs larger tanks than other vessels of her size. She burns green ethanol, but that has only around half of the energy density of conventional ship diesel. This ship class is designed to transport up to 16,200 standard containers, has a length of 349 meters and a beam of 54 meters. She was underway to Antwerp. In short distance behind Alexandra Mærsk drove Tunadal, a 158 meters long and 24 meters wide container ship. Built in 2012, she was underway to Rotterdam. The OOCL Montreal came from Antwerp. She is 294 meters long, has a beam of 32 meters, and is 21 years old. For the last time in 2024, Cunard's Queen Mary II came down the Elbe from her visit in Hamburg. This cruise ship measures 344 to 49 meters and was built in 2003. She was underway to Southampton in Great Britain. The next day was grey and hazy. Then the MSC Loretta came by on her tour from Hamburg to Rotterdam. She was built in 2002. Her length is 304 meters, her beam is 40 meters. The chemical tanker Norma came from Tees in England. She is 4 years old, 110 meters long and 19 meters wide. Her destination was Stade. The Ro-Ro freighter Kugelbake came by and transported plane parts for Airbus from Nordenham to Finkenwerder near Hamburg. Kugi is 79 meters long, 19 meters wide, and was built in 2009. The 119 meters long freighter Vertom Tomme came from Wintem in Belgium. She was built in 2023 and is 14 meters wide. The freighter Sven had started its tour in Butzfleeth. The destination was Esbjerg in Denmark. Built in 2023, she measures 89 to 12 meters. En route to the North Sea was the suction dredger Kai Shu. There she will drop the silt from the Elbe that she had sucked in earlier. Kai Shu is 22 years old, 158 meters long and 28 meters wide. From the wharf in Wewelsfleth came the Coast Guard catamaran Borkum on a test drive. As we can see, she tested the intake of her dinghy, amongst other things. Borkum is 49 meters long, 19 meters wide, and was built in 2009. The container ship Elbewave was driving from Hamburg to Riga in Letland. Elbewave is 152 meters long, has a beam of 23 meters, and is 13 years old. Meanwhile, Borkum had turned around and drove back to Wewelsfleth. The night after full moon. Around 8:30 p.m., the small cruise ship Hamburg came down the Elbe. She was built in 1997, is 144 meters long, and has a beam of 22 meters. In 2020, she was fully modernized and now offers up to 400 passengers a familiar atmosphere on board. Her destination was Portsmouth in Great Britain. Around 20 minutes after the drive-by of the Hamburg, the cruise ship Ida Perla came in my direction. Ida Perla is a ship of Ida's Hyperion class that was built in 2017 in Japan. So the ship is 300 meters long and has a beam of 38 meters. This is the last time we see Ida Perla in 2024, because in Hamburg she had started her transfer journey to the Caribbean, where she will operate during the winter months. Her next stop was Corunna in Spain. Goodbye, Ida Perla. In 2025 we will see us again. Underway with breathtaking 4 knots was the freighter Lila Mombasa. Built in 2003, she measures 193 to 28 meters. She came from Taikang in China. Sailing from Hamburg to Rotterdam was the container ship Ever Genius. She has a length of 400 meters, a beam of 59 meters, and was built in 2018. The 2020-built suction dredger Meuse River came from the direction of Hamburg and made a 180 on the height of Brockdorf. There, she held her position. You can see now in quadruple time-lapse how Meuse River threw off her load and therefore slowly came out of the water. After the cleaning procedure of the cargo hold, she drove back in the direction of Hamburg. The vessel is 113 meters long and 25 meters wide. The freighter Merit was underway from Hamburg to Corunna in Spain. She was built in 2000, is 83 meters long and 12 meters wide. The container ship Anina just had took over the small freighter BSN Voyager. Anina came from Bremerhaven. She has a length of 149 meters and a beam of 23 meters. They built her in 2006. Coming from Antwerp was the freighter BSN Voyager. 33 years old, she is 88 meters long and 14 meters wide. Her destination was Hamburg. It had become afternoon. Then the container ship Cape Corfu came down the Elbe. This vessel has a length of 186 meters and a width of 35 meters. She was built in 2021. Her destination port was Rotterdam. The bulk carrier Crystal Admirer came from Port Bolivar in Colombia. Crystal Admirer is 4 years old and measures 229 to 32 meters. The 2019 built Maersk Houston came from Felixstowe in Great Britain. She is 353 meters long and 54 meters wide. Also coming from Felixstowe in England was the Ever Aria. She is 400 meters long and has a beam of 62 meters. Her tour went to Hamburg. Coming back from her maiden voyage to Hamburg was the luxury passenger ship Silver Dawn. This vessel has no cabins, only suites. Sauna, steam room, an extended wellness area, 8 restaurants, and many more amenities are available for the up to 596 passengers on board. Silver Dawn was built in 2021, has a length of 213 meters and a beam of 27 meters. She was sailing to Amsterdam. I hope you liked it on the river with me. Bye, says your Bavarian on the Elbe.